What's going on, everybody? I am Operative Firestarter, and what I have for you awesome Firestarters today is a video for Operation Black Hurricane. Now, this is not a confirmed season. This is my personal season for Costa Rica, which I mentioned in my last video I made with the Alibi 4K, and this clip is actually a Capital 4K, which I might release this in its own separate video later, but I'm not too sure about that. So, yeah. Today, we have Asa, the defender, Monsoon, the attacker. We have Shark Traps, keeps the enemies in place while being pinged for Monsoon. And then Asa having the sensory dart, which is pretty much how I made it, or how it's kind of used, and how I would use in Siege, would be more of a proximity alarm, like the League's proximity alarm gadget. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Although, one quick little thing, if these operas did come into the game, I'd be happy. But I'd be also kind of sad, because they'd probably both be banned by Pro League, because literally every operator since Operator Wind Bastion is getting banned. I'm not kidding, look at the ESO rulebook. There's a website for it. Because I did some research. Gridlock and Mozzie, the Kaid and Nomad, and Lion are banned. Which, if these two operators come to the game, they'd be banned too. Okay, no fronting. Let's get on with this already. So first we have the MSBS Radon. A Polish-made assault rifle, chambered in 5.56, which I did not know this, but there's two variants of it. You got the bullpup variant, and then you got the non-bullpup variant. I'm not really up to date with all the gun terminology, so yeah. So the bullpup version is the MSBS 5.56B. The 5.56K is the non-bullpup. But we kind of lack bullpup assault rifles in Rainbow Six Siege, which is kind of surprising, knowing that the bullpups are kind of popular in games. I'm gonna be honest here. There's only two that come to mind. There's probably more, but we really have the Spear and we have the FAMAS. I know there's other ones, but they're just not coming to my memory as of now. But anyway, with that being said, let us jump right into the shotgun that will be used by both Monsoon and Asa. Now this is the Yukon UNG-12 semi-automatic shotgun. It is a bullpup shotgun made in Turkey, but this game kind of messed it up by making it fully automatic. And this thing is honestly a beast. When you first look at the gun, it looks like an F2000. I mistook it for an F2000 when I first saw it. And then, lo and behold, it is a shotgun. A semi-automatic shotgun with a 10+1 round magazine. But realistically, it comes with a 20-round detachable box magazine. So, yeah, I honestly think it would be really interesting to see, considering that the semi-automatic shotguns in this game is pretty limited. I mean, we have the Origin 12, we have the 612, the SASG 12, we have the TCSG 12. Why are all these ending in 12? I'm just not noticing that. Like, all these semi-automatic shotguns ending in 12. Probably because they're 12 gauge. And we also have the M1014. And yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, that's actually quite a lot of semi-automatic shotguns. But I'm starting to see that and we're also getting a new pump action secondary shotgun, being the Super Shorty, which honestly, that gun is just too much cheese in Battlefield 4. But the Yukon 12, or the Yukon UNG 12, is actually relatively new. It's relatively new to the market, and honestly, this would be a very unique opportunity for Siege to add in a new shotgun. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get on to the Defenders SMG. Alright, so we have the SR2 Versic. I don't know how to pronounce that, so if I butchered it out, I'm sorry. This is a Russian SMG, and it's been around for quite a while. It fires a 9x21mm, it was designed originally in 1999, so technically this year is technically the 20th anniversary of this gun, which is awesome. And honestly, I've been intrigued by this thing. It kind of looks like a Russian version of the Uzi, which is made by Israel, which I talked about in my video about SMGs I would like to see in Rainbow Six. Which I love how the P10 Roni / G18 Roni was the new SMG for this season, and I mentioned in the video. That was just serious luck right there. I highly doubt Ubisoft even saw the video, but, you know, I got lucky with that. But anyway, it's pretty light, pretty good fire rate too. The fire rate is around 900 rounds per minute, and it can run off a 20 or 30 round box magazine, so this thing will be pretty fun when you're not getting blown up by claymores and doing 360 splits like you're a gymnast. It differs from most SMGs by its gas-operated action with rotating bolts, typically used in assault rifles, which is another very good reason why this thing is so interesting. So, yeah, the SR2M is actually a modified variant of the SR2. But I won't get into detail much about that. So, without any further ado, let's get on to... Now, this one I had the most fun recording. This SMG was fun to record with. But, oh yeah. Also, I think later on in this clip, which I'll probably use that part of the clip for when I do the video using the K5 by Daewoo. If I do make a video with that handgun. I did murder somebody in that downstate. Which, thank God that's not in Rainbow Six. That would be annoying. It really would. Just saying. So now let's get on to the handgun that both of these operators were using. And honestly, it's pretty interesting. Now we have the CZ75 competition pistol. This thing is a beauty. It is so much fun to use. It's a competition pistol. And I actually like competition shooting. It's interesting what people will modify, or how they'll modify their guns to make them shoot faster, more accurately, and you get better reload times. Which, I mean, with all the diverse characters, I'm surprised we don't have a competition shooter in Rainbow Six Siege. Now, this gun is heavily kitted, as you can see. It has the reflex sight, the muzzle brake, and this really weird charging handle. That charging handle actually functions, which you'll see in a clip coming up here soon. And I'm not even going to lie to you guys, because, I mean, what kind of YouTuber lies to his 6 subscribers? But anyway, when I recorded this clip here, I sound like a deranged pterodactyl screaming because some lady stole my wontons at a Chinese buffet because she thought I worked there. But this gun is just so much fun. A rolling quad, which I accidentally called a 5-man because it puts it in the kill feed. It is the weirdest thing I've seen. Anyway, the CC75 was made in I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the country, but let's just call it the Zizek. Just for the sake of my tongue not being twisted up like a pretzel or one of those, or like earbuds after you put them in your pocket. Anyway, this gun was manufactured in 1975, saw service ever since 1976, and is still going strong, which is amazing for a handgun because handguns come and go all the time. Fires 9mm, which is pretty much like what 90% of handguns fire nowadays, or at least a good 75. And there's actually a lot of variants for these. I mean, we'd be here all day if I went here trying to read them all. But we know that the CZ75 has an automatic variant, which we see in Rainbow Six with Dokkaebi and Vigil, which I'm still waiting for the patch that gives that thing, at least where you can put a reflex on it. I'm still waiting for that glorious day. But anyway, this will be a very good handgun. It would be another one of those guns that comes with its own sight. Trust me, I've seen this thing without its... You can actually take the reflex sight off of it. It's not recommended. Just keep the reflex sight on. So that concludes our video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video about the Costa Rican season that I have created at school. I mean, this is what I do instead of doing typing class. Sorry, teacher. But, yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm sorry that I did not get a seaside resort kind of map. Which, what I was going to do, what I was thinking of when I thought about that map was, it would be designed similar to how Outbreak actually had its seaside resort map. That was in New Mexico. But still, I think we could have actually utilized that for Rainbow Six. I'm kind of surprised they didn't. But that's what I had in mind. I mean, I could have went on Battlefield Hardline and recorded gameplay of the map that is Riptide. I think that's what the map's called, Riptide. But I was too lazy. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll try to do these as often as I can. I also, although I know they're not watching this video, I just want to make a shout out to PLM Arena or Pro League Material. They're going to be doing a live stream March 29th through the 31st, which will be a PS4 Pro League style tournament. I am actually going to be in it along with the rest of my team. We're going in at Strike Team Velocity. And I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have shown me on the videos. I know there's only 6 subscribers, maybe 7 by now. But it's still, every YouTuber has to start somewhere. All the big YouTubers, Rainbow Six Siege and non-Rainbow Six, like PewDiePie and Bikini Body, they all started somewhere. They all had to have 5 or 6 subscribers at one point. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Mwah. And sorry there's no face cam. I'm sick. I have pink eye, which is bad. I hate it. It annoys me. I'm glad that the only clip I really had to record today was the Radon. All these other clips I recorded were recorded previously. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Operator Firestorm, burning out.